I think that I was supposed to have had it earlier this week, but I ain't
Welcome back.
Let's get to it then.
Welcome
Get
back
to it then.
to episode 89
89.
Not 69, 89.
of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
Yeah.
I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All,
Talk to him.
a.k.a. Keith Saunders.
What else?
B.K.A. Michael Voorhees,
Okay.
and a.k.a. Haiku if you want to be rapper about it. Rapper about it.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
My co-hosts are they going to...
Mirrors,
Mirrors.
pony,
Pony.
fiending,
Fiending?
anywhere,
Anywhere.
freak me.
Ooh.
You saying that's what I need on my list? And the rock hard gummies and them on my list? That on my,
Those the 5 songs. Them the 5 songs.
them the
What's the
5
first
songs that
one?
get it going. Pony?
What? Am I lost
What
on the list?
story?
What's going? Hold up. Am I lost on the list?
Huh?
What am I forgetting about the list?
No, ain't about a list. She just made a fucking list up.
Yeah, I just made it up.
I know that, but you know, no,
But
because
I-
I've been
I
hearing
saw
them
where
and
he was
talk
going
about-
with the music.
Yeah, but I've been,
Right.
So I always list 5 things.
Mm-hmm.
Now I may say die line.
All right, well, let me...
This one I came up with 5
Bangers.
freaky.
Yo, no, 'cause
R&B
you know,
songs.
you know, I put
Hold
the,
up.
I put the
I bet
post
you
up
knew,
earlier.
I bet you I got some shit on there that compete with all them joints on there.
Well, these my 90s joints. Well,
But I
except for
got
Mirrors.
some
Mirrors is
no, my list, my slow jams. You ever work out the slow jams? Shit
no.
crazy.
You've said this
Yeah,
multiple times.
Yeah, but it's the
that-
shit though. It's the shit. Listen, the next song is "Bless Me" by Black. You don't know nothing about that. That's a good shit.
Black.
Yeah, keep it by Black. You gotta listen to it.
The girls.
No. Oh my God, Kelly, you're so fucking old. This is ridiculous. Not Black, the 3 girl, the three LW wannabes from back in the day. Not them. No. Dude named Black. He spell it like 6 lack. So they call, you know what I mean? Yeah, for real, it's like a 6 and then it's lack. You know what I'm saying? Keep it right there. Trey Songz and Teddy Riley. Slow motion Trey Songz.
That's my shit, yo. I made some money.
Get
dog.
You by Daniel Caesar. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? That shit was on the radio. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I had
yeah,
Sirius
baby.
XM in my car.
That was on Sirius XM too.
Okay.
Listen, Sweet Love by 112. My nigga.
Fuck 112.
What? Get the fuck out. You know what? This is some bullshit.
Nah, that joint right there.
And 112 was on my list.
Hey, yo,
And
what the
112 was
fuck?
on my list. Fuck 112.
Oh my God. Let Me See. Usher featuring Rick Ross. Lose Control, Silk.
Anything by Silk.
All right, now here's the deal.
You saw Freak Me was
Don't
on my
don't
list.
don't
Silk
judge me.
time.
Don't judge me. I love
And
the
don't
song.
judge me. I got 3 Silk CDs in my car right now. They
I'm
with
judging
me
you
with.
because you got CDs in your fucking car.
Hey, I'm not getting rid of my CDs. I took too long developing my damn CD selection.
You know you could just like transfer them to your phone.
I ain't got time for that.
Oh, all right. Anybody got time for
Yeah,
that?
nobody
You
got
have
time for that.
you know what? Never mind.
All right. Look.
That's why I have other phones. Like my phones, when I trade them in, I keep my phone.
Right.
So my other phones do have my music on it, so I do use them.
You got like a fucking command center at your house though. You got like 900 Galaxy phones.
Yep.
You probably piece them
You
all
got the
together.
first Galaxy phone ever made.
Yep, I sure do.
So thinking about you, Frank Ocean. Now look, don't judge me. But what happened? It was popping before we understood that he was singing about, not a woman. But it's fine.
Guess what? When you sing the lyrics, you sing it about a woman.
That's
so
true.
there you go.
Kissing You by Keith
I'm gonna
Washington.
give you this
Come
thumbtack
on,
for that last
yeah.
one. Yeah, take this
Simple
thumbtack.
and Plain, 112. Come on. Come
She's
on, you
still
don't know
saying
about
fuck
that.
112. Like,
I know.
Never
What
heard
you
of the
trying to
song.
do, Jagged Edge?
Fuck Jagged Edge.
The Love We Had,
It's
Drew
wrong.
Hill.
You know why I can say that?
You said fuck who, Jagged Edge?
Yes. You
Well,
know why?
I'm not a huge Jagged Edge fan.
I mean, what is it, just
Jagged
fuck-
Edge song sounds the fuck the same. Fight me on it.
No, Jagged Edge, you make a lot of songs that sound the same. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fight me on it.
there's no need to, choose violence on that one because, ultimately you're correct. Most of their songs do sound exactly the motherfucking same. But you just said fuck 112 and fuck Jagged Edge. Like, goddamn.
Comforter by Shy. Mr. Turn You Out by Shy. They call me Mr. Turn You Out. That's the shit. Fiend and Jodeci.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
All right. My Body, LSG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still make money that one.
Factual.
All I Do Is Think of You, Troop.
Yeah.
All I do is think of you, Jackson 5.
This Is the Place Where You Belong, Black My phone
Black
shot.
Strip.
No, that's
Oh,
shot.
no, Shot, yeah.
Yeah.
That was on the soundtrack.
Boyfriend number 2, Pleasure P.
Side nigga anthem.
That's another side nigga anthem.
You like a side nigga
Oh,
anthem?
oh.
We should do that.
You're my
Do a
latest,
special
greatest inspiration.
Teddy Pendergrass.
You already fucking know.
First of all, Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy P.
Teddy Pendergrass down.
The problem that you'll have with me
Mm-hmm.
is most things after maybe 2010.
Hmm.
Notice what I agreed with on your list and what
I
I,
can
didn't.
He
understand.
said after 2010, but 112 was way before, as well as
Yeah,
Jagged
no,
Edge
but I-
Yeah, he was
before.
saying.
No,
he
I didn't
said
say I
after.
didn't know the songs. I just said fuck them. And it's just not.
Why are you saying fuck 112?
Nah.
Sweet Love.
Anita Baker?
Anything?
Sweet Love, top 20 love songs, top 20 nasty songs of all time. When I hold your body close, you on top of
20?
me. Can you feel me? That's one of my top 20.
It's one of yours.
Yeah.
I'm about to say because
Can't say that I'm familiar with
a quarter of Prince catalog just pushed him out of the.
I
yeah.
could, you know why I couldn't put Prince on? Because Prince shit just get too much, bro. I can't listen to Prince moan while I'm on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Like when, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when he started talking about, when he asked her, it's not gonna, he basically was telling her it's not gonna suck itself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so cold. Like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill, Prince. This is my nigga. But you gotta chill. Honestly.
But
That nigga.
the response to his.
Oh, Insatiable. Is that on your list?
Oh, Jesus.
Insatiable by who? Just tell me.
We was just having a conversation about
just
the man.
said Prince.
Prince. God damn it. I'm sorry.
Diamonds and pearls, Insatiable.
you about to-
You about to get
Darling
backslapped from
Nikki?
the left and the right.
Oh my gosh.
When doves cry.
See, when doves cry is not a sexy song. You talking about love.
What?
sex.
You don't pay attention to the lyrics.
I do.
No,
man.
because if
don't.
you pay attention
Obviously,
to the
you don't.
lyrics,
I
when
get
doves
it.
cry, it's about climaxing.
I get it, but I think it's too metaphoric a little bit.
It just goes over his head. It's
No,
okay.
it doesn't go over my head.
Obviously it does.
I just want to.
obviously
I
it
wanted to
does.
get
Who
right
is
to the
this
point.
guy?
I want to get right to the point.
Dig, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
the picture
Okay.
You
of
and
you
I
and I
engaged in a kiss.
in a kiss.
Okay.
The sweat of your body covers me.
Uh huh.
Can you, my darling, can you picture this?
Mm-hmm.
Dream if you can.
Uh huh.
A courtyard. An ocean of violence
in bloom.
Maybe I'm too focused on the hook.
Animals strike curious poses.
Mm.
They feel the heat. The heat between me and
you.
How can you just leave me standing?
That's
So
why.
you leave me hanging.
That's why.
You leave me hanging.
That's why it's too up tempo.
No, but the chorus is to
that's why it's
touch,
too
if you
up-tempo.
will, my stomach.
That's what it is.
Feel how
It's too
it
up-tempo.
trembles inside.
Well, shit, darling Nikki is up tempo as shit.
I don't think if it's too up tempo, I can't do it.
Bro, hold up.
If it's too up, the beats per minute means something when you're trying to fuck.
Listen.
Especially if it's I didn't introduce it. Hey, to my right.
Ooh, hold on. I can't.
How is that up tempo? How is that
I didn't say
up-tempo?
Darling Nikki. I said when doves cry.
But we started talking about Darling Nikki.
I didn't say nothing about Darling Nikki. No, I said when doves cry was too up tempo. I can rock with Darling Nikki.
What? This is just straight.
That is the shit. That's the shit. No, that's the shit. I'm not gonna hate. That's the shit.
We don't own the rights to this music. We don't own the rights to this music.
Right next to me playing that music is R. Rider,
We don't own the
aka
rights to this
Ruffy
music.
Hendrix, aka the General, aka Mr. I'm Going In.
When I saw little Nikki
And
grind.
he's not gonna let this shit go.
Come back, Nikki. Come back.
Pack the
You got it
Dad the 7, G Pack the 2, aka.
God
But
damn it.
all in all, he's Mr. Ruffy Hendrix, Mr. I'm Going In, the General.
God damn it.
Say your name. You all gotta say one name. I said like 15 of them.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
All right, just enjoy yourself. Drop a bomb on it.
What's up? No, goddamn, I'm gonna do this right.
No, man, don't introduce yourself the whole fucking time.
I'm gonna introduce myself, man. Let me introduce myself to the people. I think I got like
myself.
1 or
My
2 or
name
3
is Ho.
friends. You know what I mean?
H to the OV. I used to play Silver Face by the OC. I was watching that last night.
Nah, no, you had to be.
I was watching it, yeah.
You start singing
taped
fucking rap songs and shit.
Nah.
But
What's up?
that's
Jay-Z
I'm very
rap
first of all,
songs?
that's my favorite rapper, 2 my favorite album.
That's why I can't trust your music.
But Fade to Black came on and I had to tape it because I was leaving the house. So I was watching it last night.
All right.
Anyway.
How y'all doing out there, good people? It is your boy, Mr. Rough Rider, Ruffy Hendrix, R.Rider, all that good old stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the building, I'm out for the South on the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. That's it. That's in your mouth.
That's gotta be in somebody's fucking mouth. It's ridiculous. And to my left, drinking alkaline
Don't
water.
you love teabagging?
Oh, Lord,
Teabagging is the shit.
Yo, I have not. I have not.
How did we
teabagged
stop my
in a
introduction
long
for
time.
teabagging?
Not teabagged in a long
You're talking about
time.
nuts in your mouth. I mean, not your mouth per se, but I mean,
Never.
If you never got teabagged?
What's your last teabag? You never been teabagged?
I mess with big ass niggas. No. Fuck that.
But knees can't hold up to get the teabag on?
I mean, do you at least greet the twins?
Lick his taint!
That was about to be an episode of Wild Out. She's about to spit.
Introduce yourself, please.
Hello all. Greetings
Cheerio.
and salutations.
Nah.
Kelly Q here.
Yes.
Nah.
KQ.
You keep playing, you gonna talk like that the whole fucking episode. Go ahead.
Watch. It's
No.
gonna just come out.
Whoa.
The accent. That boy mama. Proud to be that boy mama.
All right.
The diva.
What is
At
that?
all times.
Drop
Every day.
Drop a bomb on it, drop a bomb on
The
it.
busy diva, because
I know, who you telling?
This weekend.
Oh,
I can't wait to go back to work because that's when I'm gonna get some rest.
You ain't never lied. You getting money between the raindrops right now. I'm glad you motherfuckers was able to make it over because we wouldn't be able to do this until Monday. Why am I talking so fucking fast?
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep
you
it going
to
there.
auction or some shit.
Shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team, and the YouTube viewers. We're back. Episode 87 is up right now, so make sure you check it out. Episode 88 will be up very shortly, and episode 89 will be following. There you go. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All podcast fan page, and please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. We always start off the show with the useless fact. The useless fact is, Kelly will like this, the Immortals are coming. Because of Hulk snap.
The Eternals.
Excuse me. The Eternals are coming. I said Immortals. They keep saying more. The Eternals are coming because of the Hulk snap. Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yes, I did. I just watched the last, what's the name that they had?
Last, what you call
trailer.
it? So the Avengers fucked everything up. Avengers fucked everything up. I'm starting to realize that this little 5 years, and maybe Thanos was right. I think that now Marvel is starting to prove that Thanos was probably right for doing what he did. Because when he took everybody out, you know what I'm saying, when Hulk brought their asses back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was an effect.
It was an effect. And you know human beings can't do something. If they told you to wish for something, could you just really wish for that? You know what I'm saying? If somebody said, listen,
well, I'll say
wish for a big booty, light-skinned woman to be standing right in your face, and you wish for that. In the back of your mind, don't you wish that she would be holding an ice cream cone? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened with Hulk. Hulk wished everybody back, and his dumb ass was like, you know what? Also, it would be nice to know the secret to the universe. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, the Eternals are coming. So that'll be the next big Marvel movie.
Yes.
That'll be a good look.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Excited and happy about that.
Oh, man. So that's good.
My girl Salma Hayek is in it.
Yeah, Selma Hayek. And you heard they're coming out with the Marvels. Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not going to do a Miss Marvel too.
They're but it's a show on Disney Plus. Though it's gonna be the Marvels, right?
It's a movie.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why they gonna do?
What's her name?
They gonna do Captain Marvel too?
No, they're not doing another Captain Marvel movie
Oh, okay.
because her first movie was shit.
But it
Mhm.
made over
numbers?
$1 billion.
Right.
No, it made over $1 billion.
I'm gonna say,
I mean, it made good movies, but
Well, that's because
just,
it was in between. It was in between Endgame and
Right.
what you
Yeah.
call it?
it was because it was a Marvel movie, and if we go see one, we're gonna go see them all because we are invested. But by itself,
Right.
it didn't perform
I don't just
the way they wanted it to perform.
But y'all put it
They
in
did-
the wrong time. The time
Wait a minute.
frame.
Wait a minute. How did it
it's a-
perform the way
you
they wanted it to
expect-
I'm
perform?
just telling you what's
They
out
expected
there,
more-
and they
they
expected
expected
more,
more
of
from
it.
it,
Like she just didn't hold the movie. Okay, so
No, the problem is
the
that
girl that
people
plays her little goddaughter,
yes,
did we all see WandaVision?
of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't even
so now
finish
that
it. I
she-
stopped watching it.
Rambo.
Yeah. So
But-
she's going to be in it. She's going
I
to
don't
be.
like skipping over her mom though, because her mom got a backstory too. Her mom was Captain Marvel's best friend.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Eventually, that's going to come into it, but she's going to be one of the Marvels.
Right.
So it's her.
That's why she had those powers in
she-
in
yeah.
WandaVision. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think maybe Wanda. I'm not sure yet. I have to go.
Is Vision a part of that?
No, Vision is dead.
Vision is not dead.
Bitch is not dead.
You didn't watch WandaVision all the way.
I
then.
did watch WandaVision. They took him back. They took his body back. That's when she released everybody at the last. Vision is dead.
Vision's alive. Vision's alive. Vision's alive. Vision's alive. As a matter of fact, when she
I just seen Vision yesterday, yo.
when she-
Nigga.
Man, he was at Chick-fil-A.
Vision and Tupac was hanging out at the Sonic on White Horse Pike.
Yeah.
White Vision is very much alive. And the
That's what I was talking about.
Right, but Red Vision, which is
Okay.
Vision, is dead.
Well, first and foremost, White Vision is the rebuilt version of
Yeah,
Red
we-
Vision.
yeah.
So Vision is alive.
No.
Nah,
But
nah.
not our Vision. How about that?
So they in 2020 Vision.
It's not the Vision that.
So is it Johnny 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5?
Johnny Five.
It's the same.
Johnny Five
it's the
is
same nigga.
alive.
Yeah, he got his own soul. He don't have a stone in his head no more. Listen, it's Vision. Vision's still alive. He look ashy though. Ashy Vision is alive.
You need some
that.
lotion?
Yeah, ashy Vision is alive. If y'all
Vision,
know,
we gonna get you some
if y'all
judgments.
know what we talking about, we talking about Marvel shit. You got to get with the wave. You know what I'm saying? Because we does this. We talk Marvel shit. We even talk DC shit. I finally seen. I forgot to tell you. I finally seen. Did I tell you like last week?
No.
That I watched Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell of a fucking flick. Loved
Told you,
it.
I enjoyed it.
I fucking loved it.
I enjoyed it.
It was so much better than the first one.
Very
it
much
was,
so.
It was like first and foremost, John Cena is a really good fucking actor.
yeah.
Yeah,
John
I really.
Cena's a really good fucking
and,
actor.
and that joint, I've been a decent fan of him.
It's crazy. I seen him in
From-
2 different movies today while I was at work.
From wrestling,
We have TVs
because
at
I'm
my
not into
job.
wrestling.
He was
So
he was a shitty wrestler.
So
but
wrestling,
he was a champion, but he
you
was
know,
popular, but he was
yeah,
He's
he
going
was
to be
good.
in the
He was
next
proper.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
pretty sure.
I just
yeah.
saw the what's the name, the
pretty
commercial
sure.
for it at work.
No, he's at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is
SummerSlam,
Sunday.
something.
Yeah.
Look, something with a whole bunch
Fast
of
and Furious.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's in Fast and
He's
Furious.
in Fast and Furious.
He's
and that's
Vin
what
Diesel's brother.
Awesome at Fast and Furious.
Really? Don't tell me about it because I still haven't seen it.
you still haven't seen Fast 9?
No, man, I haven't seen it.
Let's
Talking
just say this.
That
I'll watch it again.
That
Word.
Like, I'll watch
encouraged
it again
me
now.
to
Yeah.
want to see him in Suicide Squad.
Wow.
That encouraged me to want to see him in Suicide Squad.
All right.
And I had to say it twice and make sure I said it proper. I pronounced it twice.
Yeah, 'cause
properly,
you said
'cause
you said Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide
Squad.
It was a really good movie, man.
It's
It was
hard
a
to
really-
say that
it was
shit when
a
you still
really
have all the
good-
feeling in your face. God damn it!
It's a really good fucking movie. Stop
Yeah.
blaming that shit. Stop blaming it.
No, I still don't. Bro.
Oh,
like, the fuck, I don't. No, real shit. I really like. I'm still. I'm at maybe. I think I'm about maybe at 90% now. 90, maybe 91%.
Do you get more and more feeling back like all the time, or
No.
when's the last time that you developed more feeling back? We start this fucking podcast with.
Yeah. Up here is about completely in.
Right,
It'll still go numb sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's really mostly just here. That's still like out.
You know,
So
you know
I might actually be at like 93.
You know what it remind me of? Remind me of Face Off. You know they're redoing Face Off?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Take his face off.
We
So,
did the useless fact already. Let's go to current events.
current events. Can I pass you some of that juice? All right. OnlyFans is banning sex. Huh? I don't even know what the fuck to say.
That's some fucked up shit. As of October 1st, they're cutting all kind of adult or sexual content. You know what I mean? Like even, I guess, nipple prints and dick prints are no longer, or camel toe prints are no longer going to be acceptable. That's some bullshit. What? That was the only reason y'all was popping.
You want to see if you
That and getting naked.
If you
I know
ever-
people who are eating off you. You're about to fuck up families.
if you ever want to see a website, an app, any type of program crash and burn before your very eyes, watch what happens to OnlyFans on October 1st. Just watch. Just fucking watch.
October 2nd, that bitch gonna be a whole fucking ghost town.
That's like saying that, okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? From now on, ain't no fucking in porn. Like, excuse me? There's no fucking in porn. Nobody fucks in porn. You're going to see a body. You're going to see two people laying there. But as soon as they go to fuck, we cut it off. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. OnlyFans, their fucking thing is a lock and key. It's supposed to, like, their symbol is a lock and key.
You're
It's
paying to see that. No, you know what? You know what they finna do? You know what? Pornhub finna go crazy, yo.
I heard Patreon, you can still fuck on it. I don't know. Don't do that, because we have to pick your Patreon account. Forgive me, I don't give a fuck. Paywall. I heard you kidding, but I doubt that you really. I don't know.
Yo, let us know. I mean, listen, because it's crazy. Because I've had a gazillion people constantly always ask me, "Yo, I'm waiting to see a page OnlyFans for you." I guess y'all really won't see no OnlyFans for me because I never set one the fuck up.
But you can always just go on Pornhub.
If Patreon is, if Patreon is going to, pay, for people to play. And have things somewhat they way.
But they said that they said that OnlyFans was getting their guap on OnlyFans.
Listen, I know male and females who take care of their bills monthly.
Well, it looks like they won't be doing it no more.
I hope they stack that shit.
Oh, so that's kind of fucked up. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. What you about to say, Kelly? You was about to start your page, wasn't you?
No.
Kelly was about to start a foot fetish page.
Oh shit!
Hey.
I think all women should try that shit. Foot fetish pages. Shut up, man! I don't have a foot fetish. I said
Ain't
it.
nobody
The
said
way
nothing.
you were so hyped.
Because he just the way he looked at me. I don't have a foot fetish. I was saying.
I hope that camera caught my
I was
face.
saying.
I swear to God.
YouTube. I was saying that I think that women should start. Man, fuck it.
Rough. Yeah, you ever hear the statement, doth protest too much?
No, nobody else heard that fucking statement. Nobody heard that before. You made that shit up.
It's a Shakespearean quote. Doth think she protests too much.
If it ain't Romeo and Juliet, I don't know nothing about it. Doth protest too much. Drink your alkaline
She
water.
dropped the top.
I dropped the top.
Pause.
Is that really pause worthy to say drop the top?
Cause I can't look like cause who she is. Like if it was another female, it'd be like
The lady doth protest too much, methinks, is a line from the play Hamlet by William Shakespeare.
I've read Hamlet too.
Yes, you did. Everyone has read Hamlet.
I read Hamlet. I read Othello. Read Romeo and Juliet. Read Taming of the Shrew.
Shrew taming.
Many things.
Shrew taming.
But what
Fuck,
the fuck?
I was in like man, I was in so many fucking Shakespeare plays as a kid, yo. Early on.
Remember that old song? What was that song? Was that No Limit? It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to get you wet. You're about to get something you will never regret. And this is
Why
going
does
to
it
be
sound
the
like-
bomb. This is what I bet. Yep. You remember that shit? I think it
It
was
wasn't
No
No
Limit
Limit
Zone.
Zone.
It wasn't No Limit. No, it wasn't No Limit.
That wasn't No Limit?
I don't think it
Was
was.
that
No Limit. It
Pac?
was somebody from the South.
That's that.
It
Yo, I
kinda-
could have
it
sworn that was
wasn't
No
Pac.
Limit.
It wasn't Pac though. It wasn't Pac.
No, I think that was. I think the name of the group was Romeo and Juliet. There was a dude and a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a No Limit joint. It was No Limit, man. No Limit was bringing out a fucking album a week for like 2 years straight. Remember that shit? All of them look, but the diamond letters and shit on. Come on, man. Listen, why are we still talking about this? How the fuck did we get here?
How did we get here?
You just trying to make this a whole R&B show.
Huh? You started with the R&B-ish.
That's true. Mike Richards stepped down as the new host of Jeopardy. First and foremost, when I heard Mike Richards, I was like, the nigga from Seinfeld was the host of Jeopardy? No, it's another dude from.
His name's not Mike Richards.
His name is Mike Richards. From Seinfeld that played what's his name?
The crazy dude?
Yeah.
Kramer?
No. Yeah,
His
Kramer.
name is Michael Richards. I'm almost certain. Michael Richards.
It's Michael. I do
Yeah, Michael Richards from Seinfeld. Pull it up.
Yeah, Kramer. Mike. I know it's
But
Michael. I can't see
his name is Mike Richards.
Michael.
God damn it! Did I just say?
No, but it's a difference because
Shut up,
the
Kellie.
man,
Shut up.
the man on what's name? His name is Mike Richards. No, it's not the same.
They said Mike Richards. I thought they meant Mike Richards, Michael Richards from
That's why
Seinfeld.
his name is Mike
Kramer.
Richards because
Kramer from Seinfeld.
no.
You were wrong.
No, it wasn't.
After you looked it up. This not Mike, it's Michael. It's the same fucking thing.
It's
And-
not because he's never gone by Mike Richards and the other one has never gone by Michael Richards.
But Pete, it all
Meaning there's a
depends on.
separation.
What do you mean?
If I heard Mike Richards, the last person I would have thought about was Kramer.
We all know it's Michael Jackson. but a
Also,
lot of
the
people
fact that
don't
I've
know.
been
Get the
following-
fuck out of there, say
Also,
Mike
the
Jackson.
fact that I've been following the Jeopardy shit, I already knew
So
exactly
who is this Mike Richards?
Mike Richards is one of the producers of Jeopardy. And while they were going through the whole process of having different celebrities and different contestants
Right.
hosted, he got named the host. And no one's wanted him as the host. Like Mayim Bialik from Blossom, she's gonna be the host of Jeopardy, but only when they do like special Jeopardy episodes.
Why don't they just make her the host? She's a fucking rocket scientist in real life. Like, why don't they just make her the host?
Neurosciences. I just saw the commercial. She just said it on a commercial.
Neurology. I mean, neurology.
Neuroscientist.
Neuroscientist.
Right.
Scientist.
But
Excuse me.
I don't know why they won't make her the what's name. But everyone was looking to have
Why they pull up? Why they
What's
pull up
his
his
name?
old fucking Ken Jennings,
Kuta Kinte, the one that played Kuta Kinte.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Everybody is like seen to really.
Take a look.
It's in a book, a reading rainbow. Oh shit!
Captain.
Can go
Captain.
anywhere.
Go back to Star Trek. Captain.
Yo, them glasses. Those
They
are
were
weird.
bananas. The very first time I saw it, I was like, "That's a banana." I was like, "That's the clip that I put in my hair to, have my little long
That
ponytail."
definitely did look like they did a little clamp.
Hair clip.
Yeah, but I guess they found some old shit from him on Twitter. Got his ass literally canceled quick.
Real quick, they said, "Fuck him."
The Bucks and AB stole the shit out of whoever that was over in the Bucks was fighting on the field. AB got ejected from this week's practice.
Yeah.
Who was they fighting? Was that Atlanta?
Titans.
The Tennessee.
Effective immediately.
Stole the shit out of this nigga. I mean, he punched him hard too.
When I went to pull the shit up, I seen it today. It popped up.
Okay.
And as soon as I went to pull it up, the shit, I mean,
Right.
some
But,
other shit popped up on it.
Well, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. So, looks like AB is gonna miss some time and whatnot over some shit he did at practice. But I mean, listen, the fighting is fighting. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know. You know what I mean? What else? The Afghanistan plane situation. Rest in peace to those that fell to their deaths, and the ones that got trapped in the fuselages or whatever the fuck that was on the side of that airplane and the side of the engine.
Everything.
One of the guys was actually a part of the Afghanistan the national soccer team that went to the Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah, they confirmed that his body, was one of them that fell. First and foremost,
It's all horrible.
it's a fucked up situation. But if you are going to Tom Cruise an airplane, a Mission Impossible an airplane, to get away from your fucking government. Or
No, but
to get
this
away
is
from
not even
not
from
government,
your-
the government. This is from the overthrows. This is from the Taliban. I
Yeah.
get, or from the who is it? ISIS or the Taliban?
Taliban.
Goddamn.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Like the president of the country
yeah,
escaped. Like
I can
I
see
forgot
that.
where they said he turned up at, but
I can see that.
like
I can see getting the fuck out of
everybody,
Dodge.
and it's crazy. I mean,
Everybody's trying to get out of Dodge.
we've been in this war for 20 years.
Right.
Okay. To the fact that I really didn't even realize we were still. I knew we had soldiers over there, but I didn't know we were like still full-fledged like.
No,
war
we
with them.
wasn't full, but we had it.
Right.
I mean, the war was ongoing and whatnot. And I was talking to somebody about this shit the other day. It is fucking stemmed 20
And the
years
fact is
and
our
4
s-
presidents.
Right. Our
Fucking
soldiers
crazy.
have been over there training people, trying, so they can protect their country. And the moment we finally bring our boys home, bring our girls
The
home,
moment
niggas
is packing up, they take it over. They take it over the Capitol. Yup.
It went down a day and a half later.
Yep.
I don't even want to give it 2 days. A day and a half later.
But the plane that the last plane was leaving was the plane that they were trying to hang on to the side of. You know what I'm saying? That was a
it was
U.S.
sick.
Navy jumbo
Yeah.
jet. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy, man. Honestly, oh man. Sometimes you got to thank God for small favors. Just thank God that you don't live in a situation like that. That's fucked up. That's some crazy ass shit. So, man, prayers up to them, man. And not too much more on this. Lizzo is upset.
Oh, she upset now?
And she held the camera while she cried. And listen,
Again?
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is my thing.
Because people saying, because the remarks about her in the outfit. The
Lizzo, listen. All right, can I just run it down as easily as I possibly can?
Please.
Lizzo's fat. I'm fat.
We already know that.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a situation that
Both.
we understand and whatnot. She get regular dick. It's niggas out here that want to eat Lizzo butt on a regular basis. She comes out. She's successful in music. She's a fucking millionaire. My thing is that you're not going to get everybody to like you, as hard as you may try. And I don't even think that that's be her objective. But I think it's that you can't be surprised when people attack you. You just can't.
You are a public figure.
You are a public figure.
When
That
you
just
put
happens.
yourself in the public eye, when you put yourself on, when you allow yourself to be put on that platform, you have to be ready for more bad than good. You're praying and hoping for the good,
Right.
but understand, everybody ain't happy for your success, which is a sad thing. So you're going to have a whole lot of people who are going to be trying to nitpick at your emotions, at your self-esteem.
Right.
But ultimately, and this is the same thing I believe I just heard, I'm not sure if it was 50 T.I., somebody said, it was some another situation.
Right.
If these people ain't in your motherfucking circle of people you know that ain't part of your regular life, or that really, ultimately, and I understand we care for our fans when we become entertainers to a certain degree, but if they ain't in the aspect of trying to big you up or help you out or move you forward and push you in a positive manner, they just want to take shots and snots, fuck them, lead them on the side of the fucking
I think,
road
but
and
you know
keep
what it
going.
is, though, bro.
I
I think-
want to know when do celebrities get to the point of I don't give a fuck? I mean, I understand that you're in a public arena. You want people to enjoy your music. That's one thing. To want people to enjoy your music. But to let how they feel about you trigger you.
See, I think listen. I think we
One
need to-
thing is to feel some way about my music. Okay.
right.
But you don't get to have a say so.
Understandable.
Or
right.
to allow me
Yeah.
to care. I mean, it's 1 billion, million, trillion, whatever people on this earth. Why do I care about what?
I think
If you feel comfortable, I mean, I done seen more of her ass
Right.
than I want to say I care to see.
Right.
You keep putting it out there.
But I think we're getting a situation misconstrued. I think that the problem is that's where the lines get crossed. That's where everything gets blurry.
Well, you're
She-
putting everything out there. And
No.
so you're-
No. with her, and I understand that because she's an entertainer.
I
That's something that's
the
supposed to
days
happen.
of where we
But-
didn't know what the fuck was going on.
But
in
here's the
celebrities'
deal.
life.
She is
miss
blurring.
those days.
She's blurring the lines between her personal life and who she wants to be inside and her self-esteem, and who she is as an entertainer. Okay,
She's not
so
wrong. She don't wanna separate.
Right. So the problem, and that's what she's having the problem. She's having separation anxiety when
So-
it comes to that. So
So
with
this
her,
shit is her fault,
no,
not
part of
somebody
it.
else.
Part of it is her fault because at the end of the day, the song "Rumors" is not that good of a song. But you put the
And
song,
it's up there and it's doing
it's
numbers.
the number top of the chart. Her fans are loyal because her fans are loyal, which is fine.
Yeah.
The song is what the song is. It's going to do the numbers that it's going to do because of your persona, because of who you are. Just stay who you are. The problem is that you're sensitive about your art, but then again, you're not sensitive about your art because you know your art going to do what it wants to do.
So is it-
She's
you're
a-
just playing- you're just
she's
playing-
a hold on, wait,
you're-
she's
What
a
did Erica say?
she's a flute player. She's a flute
an
player that
artist,
sings.
and I'm sensitive about
but
my
she's not
shit.
sensitive about her shit. She's sensitive about her ass. That's the problem.
Then,
the problem is
then
that
this is how you fix it. Stop putting it out there.
or
Do something to make it better.
Yeah,
hey,
make it presentable. Make it presentable for yourself and others. And I'm saying I'm not saying it's not presentable with some people that don't like it, but the
But
backlash
here's
that you
the
get.
thing. I follow Lizzo on Instagram. Okay?
Right.
And TikTok. There are days where I just have to go past her
Yeah.
because I don't want to see your ass.
Okay. So the value,
Like,
that's
I'm
understandable.
at the
That's
point,
understandable.
like, she got about 2 more times
Right.
of me flipping up the TikTok and her ass being right there.
But she wants
that I'm gonna
double.
have to
But she
unfollow.
wants double validation. See, here's the problem, and this is a problem that
But
a
that's
lot of
the
women
point.
have.
You
Grow the
can't
fuck
find
up.
validation
Grow
anywhere
the
but
fuck
from
up.
yourself.
Grow the
Hold on,
fuck
one at a
up.
time.
Grow the
But I
fuck
can't-
up. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. She
Stop.
needs to grow the fuck up.
Stop.
No, I wouldn't do
Grow
that.
Stop.
No, because ultimately, listen.
Validation
we're adults.
comes from
we're,
within.
We're adults.
Right.
If you have a problem with yourself, you were fucking super overweight.
Right.
You had the problem about it, so you did something to fuck about it.
Right, right.
All right? I have issues at times about my weight because of the fact of me being underweight or smaller than usual. So guess what? When I get my ass up and I take my ass to the gym and I'm putting that work in,
Right, right.
I start feeling better about my motherfucking self. Lizzo,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be blunt as fuck.
But we are also
when you have
What
an
did
issue
but
Cat
with
Williams
but our
yourself,
platform is much less than hers, bro.
Yes,
She's
yes,
in
it
a
is.
bigger public
But
eye.
what
It
did
is,
Cat Williams
but
say?
Point blank,
Self-esteem is one of-
self-esteem,
one of
first
oneself.
word,
Right.
self. If you have an issue, people, I don't give a fuck where you are, who you are, what you regulate, your heritage, anything. This is real fucking talk as adults.
Right.
If you have an issue within an area, a physical area within your body,
physical area.
within your physical area,
Pause.
on your body.
No pause.
No. On your
That's not
body.
even a pause.
Right, right.
On your body.
Right.
Understand this. Every morning when you wake the fuck up, God has given you another chance and another day. So it is a matter of if you have a problem with this area, as I said 2 fucking
hit me.
episodes of Life Lessons ago.
Right.
Spend that energy instead of worrying about what this person and that person doing. Can you use that fucking energy on figuring out how to better
But
that part of yourself?
It's a lack of accountability, though, bro. And this is
They,
what
if
this is.
they
Right,
don't want to
right.
be
Even
accountable,
though
that's
I
the fuck
haven't-
on them for
Right,
being
but
blind, up, dumb, and stupid.
But look, she lacks the accountability when it comes down to it. As a lot of
Even-
people, but listen, a lot of people do, period or whatnot. She's not going to own up to the fact that a lot of the issues that she has is more stemmed upon, you know what I mean, what's inside of her or whatnot, or paying attention to whatever the haters say, blase blah. All in all, though, what she's doing is she's blending the two. She bought this single out to do the numbers, to make the money, to sell the records, to go on tour, to be that bitch. And she's going to do it. But when you get upset that people call you fat, when you know that you're fat, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things, and the problem is that don't feed into what everybody is feeding to you. That's the issue. You want everybody to like you and love you, and it's not going to happen. And I think that's the point, but also it's a ploy. Don't ever get it fucked up. I don't believe any of this. It's a fucking ploy. You know what I'm saying? Because
marketing tool.
It's a marketing tool. This is the way that she gets people to pay attention. This is
gets
the way
more
that she
people
gets
talking about it.
Right. She gets to the
Create a
top of the,
buzz.
she gets to the top of the charts because she creates this buzz, and you get on fucking Instagram and you're boo-hooing about something that we already. Come on, we know you, Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the fucking Lakers game with your whole ass out. So let me get this straight. You can walk around in public in front of children with your ass
of children.
out, with your ass out at 300 pounds, but you're upset about a video that you did and the backlash that you get. Come on, cut it the fuck out.
It's the bullshit.
Like
Cut
I
it
said,
out.
grow the fuck
It's the
up.
bullshit.
Grow the fuck up.
So nah, it's bullshit. And like I said before, I'm not here to attack her. If she felt the way she felt the way, but she need to stop blurring her fucking lines. Don't blur your lines, baby. Don't blur your lines. Be who the fuck you gonna be.
I'm already bipolar.
Be the fuck who you gonna be.
All right.
You know what
Enough
I'm saying?
of that. Enough of that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hey, yo, did you see that video about
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas? That nigga, he dropped 81.
Drop 81 in that
dropped-
in
they
that
described-
Premier League.
yeah.
Yeah. One of the NBA teams gonna pay. But he went back to the locker room afterward and cried. Yeah. Because he said he felt like the NBA gave up on him.
He felt like they gave up on him.
Same thing happened with Melo. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, man. All in all, I'm telling you, you. I think people in this limelight are spoiled.
Sure.
I think people in this fucking limelight are spoiled.
Like I said, I miss the days when we didn't know so much about
Oh,
their
absolutely.
lives.
But they were spoiled then already.
But see, here's the thing.
We just didn't know how. We didn't always know how spoiled they were.
But see, when people that have less than
Nor
C,
should we have care.
people that have less than C, see the plateau that you've been on, see the things that you've been able to accomplish, and then if we see you cross any type of adversity, for you to bitch about it at any point, kind of makes us look at you like, my nigga. And
Right.
don't get me wrong, I never want to hate on somebody and say that you don't deserve to feel a type of way because you're rich and you got money. That's bullshit. Never, you're not going to do that. But what I am going to say is that,
Nigga, realize you're blessed.
yeah, blessed in a motherfucker. Don't sit up there
You
and
got more than most.
you dropped 81 in the Premier League and you sat in the locker room and cried and say, I felt like they gave up on me. Nigga, at least you had the chance.
You had that chance.
You had the chance.
How many little black boys out there wish they could have stepped their foot on an NBA court one time?
And I'm not saying he's wrong for feeling the way that he feels. It's just the fact that
You said it
you
out
sound
loud.
right. You said it out loud, and you sound like a fucking baby right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you get back into the league and you're able to play, you're mad because the NBA, who gave you millions upon millions of dollars to be, there was a point where Isaiah Thomas was one of the top fucking 40 players in the league. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was comparing him to AI. It was all different types of shit. Dog, we know you can ball, man. We get it. Dog, stop bitching. I hate this shit. I hate it because, you know why I hate it? I think that's my form of hate. I don't hate anybody because of their success. I hate everybody that is successful
and don't appreciate
and
it.
don't fucking appreciate it.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Don't take their
I
little steps forward.
I understand appreciating what you had. I definitely understand appreciating what you had.
Right.
I look at his case, and it's interesting because I say that, and I think about Cena John. You seen the articles today about T.O. Somebody telling him to stay in shape.
My coworker,
47 want to get back in the league.
my old coworker,
And the crazy shit is, I see T.O. T.O. would still give motherfucker to finish hell today.
Yeah.
He'll give majority.
I will say,
I probably wouldn't say majority, but I do say some. Some of these niggas is trash.
he was one of the best in the league when he was in the
I
league.
got him giving.
T.O.'s the second best receiver of all time. That's the second best receiver of all time in my book. Jerry Rice, T.O., then Randy
But I think
Moss.
my thing
That's my
is,
book.
just like with singers, you have people that have been singing for years and don't stop. Eddie Levert, Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle.
Right.
Look how old they are, and they still full voice, wonderful.
Right.
But when you stop and stop dealing with it, then when you come back, you're not the same.
No, absolutely.
He's never stopped. And when you have other players that just have never stopped taking care of themselves, you know, like Deion Sanders, never stopped. I mean, not saying Deion getting ready to go back in the league,
but Deion still fast as shit.
Unfortunately, y'all, I hate to shit on the rain on the dance party, but I do want to say this: we
don't
are
say it, 'cause I'm gonna jack you up. I feel like I'm
as
gonna jack
living
you up.
beings, the moment we born, we begin to die, and that
Yeah.
means rot.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you are a walking, rotting being. So therefore, unfortunately, no matter how much shape you are in, when you are 47, you are not who you are at 37. You are not who you were at 27. And you are not who you were at 17, because that's the way that the body ages. T.O. can get out there and play. Being effective is another thing. And I don't want to steer the narrative in one way or another. I'm just saying, because Tom Brady, listen.
Brady is 44. I mean 40. No.
All right,
But he hasn't left the league.
But no, can we stake the claim that Tom Brady's a quarterback that passes from the pocket?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that. It's like a golf player, bro.
He is.
You could be a golf. I'm not saying it's that.
No, because he takes hits. He takes too many fucking.
He do take a lot of hits.
He takes a lot of fucking hits. And
But as long as you're not fucked up, you good.
But what I will say, and if and I didn't really want to go too deep into the T.O. status, but it was just the highlight on that. What Isaiah issue, it was he got hurt a couple times.
Right.
And so nobody was signed. He got traded, and then nobody was signed.
Okay.
And I think with him with the Pro-Am tournament scenario, that's showing that, he hasn't stopped working. He's been out the league for almost 2 years now?
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, that's
and
because
it's just because no one would pick him up.
No one would pick him up because of that fucking contract he had. The last contract he had was like 4 years, $85 million.
No. That was before the bounce around. The last big contract was.
Okay, right.
Then he bounced around. He bounced within like a year. He went to 3 different fucking teams.
So
Boston was the last, and then they let him go to get. I think Kemba came in.
Well, your man didn't learn that shit. What's his name? The bull from the Lakers that's going to the Celtics now. The fuck was he thinking? This nigga turned down Kelly. This nigga turned down
Dennis Schroder.
Sure, Dennis Schroder. This nigga turned down a 4-year, $85 million contract from the Lakers because he wanted to bet on himself. That contract has now been rescinded. They got Russell Westbrook over there, so they don't need him now. And guess what? The latest contract that he got is for 1 year for $5 million over at the. You talk about fucking the bag up, fumbling the bag. That nigga fumbled.
Just look at him. He
fumbled
just
the
like,
bag, the fucking
he looked like
shoelace,
Alien versus
everything.
Predator together.
That nigga's.
He looked like Alien versus
It
Predator
don't even
versus.
matter.
Hold up, no, Alien versus Predator X Gremlin.
This thing.
That's what that nigga look like.
And that has been it for our current events. Hold up. I want to play something that I keep hearing on the internet.
Please tell me it's that a newscaster.
Big like that. Open.
No.
Spit in your butt. Spit in your butt.
What the
Pull
fuck?
thumb to the butt. Spit in the butt. Go lower. Eat the pussy. Come back out. Hit you like this here. Mine. Leg up. One arm on neck. One arm on frontal. Your frontal off. Now 3 days later, you in front of his mom's house crying. He asking you why you being weird. Why you being weird to me? You said you wanted to get married. When I say that, when you had the leg up with your hand, push you big like that.
All
Are you acting weird, challenge?
So,
I haven't seen a whole bunch of them.
yeah, so, all right. This segment right here is called Spit in Your Butt.
What the fuck?
But the reason why it's called that is it's
Why?
called that
Why?
/ Sexually Sprung. When is
Asshole.
when is the last time
Asshole.
what?
Fucking
Kelly Q, who was the last time that
fucking nigga.
you remember being dickmatized, and what is the lengths that you went to being dickmatized? What is it called when men? What is it? When we pussymatized?
Pussy whip.
Pussy whip. Yeah.
I don't understand how that goes.
What?
What y'all just said. The last
Pussy
part.
whip.
Yeah.
That part. The fuck out of here. You
Nigga
so
act
full
like
of
he
shit.
can't even say the words.
Nah,
Really?
I don't even understand what that means.
Dun.
Fuck out of here. Finish him. So listen. You want to talk, Kelly?
Oh.
You don't even got to say when it was. You got to say nothing in particular. Just saying the lengths that you've gone.
Oh, the leaving. I've gone to work late to get some in the morning.
Right.
I've gone there before going to the gym or after, because I'm just leaving the house earlier.
After
for
the gym, after a tough workout.
After will probably be the
Did
best.
you shower? Did you shower? Did you shower when you got there?
I'll tell my house that I'm going to the gym,
Right.
and
That was the gym.
that was the gym. That was the workout.
Spit in your butt.
I've been accused of using that excuse too, yo.
Or going to the laundromat. It was a real convenient one because I
Spin cycle.
didn't go to the laundromat because I had to wash my big blanket. So while
bet
that
you
was in
did.
the dry,
Sex in
it
the
took
park.
an hour and a half for it to dry because that's how thick it
After
was.
dark.
And he lived around the corner, so
Right.
while my blanket was drying, I was getting tossed. So
Oh shit.
what else? I've told this story before, but my son went to chess class, and it was around the corner from a friend's house. So
Right.
every Tuesday and Thursday he went to chess class, and
Right.
every Tuesday and Thursday,
It was checkmate.
I played some games. So, yeah.
Did you ever feel in any of these situations, besides a renew of the rendezvous, did you ever feel as if that, or not even one of them times, and even another time that you felt as if that it should be more, something more than it was? Never? Never?
Well, I was involved with like one of the persons I was involved with. So at the time, he was my boyfriend. So
You ever stood out somebody's house?
Uh-oh.
well, because he wasn't answering the phone, I was supposed to been going to work, and I said I was coming over here. So
So what did you? You making it sound simple. So what happened? He didn't answer the phone. So what did you do?
I went to work.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
All right. So how long? You said you didn't sit outside the house.
No, I ain't had time for all that. I mean, I waited for a few seconds, but
Few seconds or a few
You're-
minutes.
you didn't want this, so obviously I went to work.
Are you trying to pull
But he
up
didn't get it for a while.
So he was
afterwards?
pissed.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the petty kicked
He
in.
made me late for work, messing
you-
up my money.
Oh,
And
no,
I ain't
you
get
gonna
no-
blame? You gonna blame?
Wait a
on
minute,
her?
I
You
messed
gonna
up.
blame it on me?
No,
Late
no,
for work?
no,
Fuck
you
outta
messed up.
here.
Made it late for work
No.
without the nut, yeah.
I'm just
He ain't got
saying.
for a couple months. He was on punishment.
I hear that.
I done pulled some shit like that before.
I done dropped my child off at school. I done got over
I done bent the
here
corner trying to get it, you know what I mean?
that nut before I went to work, that quickie,
And it just didn't happen.
and it didn't happen. So now I'm frustrated. I'm mad, and my money is messed up.
Yeah.
I could forgive my money being messed up if,
right. If
I'm
if-
walking on cloud 9 when I walk in. But since I was not,
Not
I'm
walking
walking
on
in.
cloud 9.
I'm walking down. I'm walking around heaven.
and the crazy thing is like my coworker, because that's my dog, and we had, you always got that one coworker.
yeah, no.
She knew
Right.
what I was doing, where I was going. So when I got there and my
Yeah.
face was all scrunched, she was like, "Ooh, I can't wait till lunch." I was like, "Girl," because it's a conversation. We used to.
So they never been nothing like crazy, because what that girl was talking about was she figures it was something that it wasn't and whatnot because she had been served.
That's because a lot of, I ain't even gonna say this generation. I mean, it's crazy because there's several generations.
You ain't
after
never
us.
you ain't never felt the way. You never hit nothing and felt the way. I'm asking.
felt away.
I felt a motherfucking way. Let's just
I can't.
just like
They
right
say,
now.
some people, a lot people say I seem like I act like I'm heartless. It's not. I'm not heartless.
But
I
you
care
have to
about people,
see.
but
My thing is that
I don't do goofy crazy
nigga,
shit.
I've calcified because I've cried in the shower. So it's one of those things. Why you push the whole mic away and laugh?
Do you see me scratching?
Oh, all right. All right.
Whoa.
I've had to, man, because I was into some bullshit.
I've
And
had people who frustrated
when I
me,
was a
but
sucker,
haven't-
I was a
don't-
sucker.
But you was in high school though.
I don't.
right.
Right.
But I had to. I had to, though. I had to calcify.
I mean, I won't act like I've never done no sucker shit. I bought. No, correction. I didn't buy. I stole some fake gold chains for around Valentine's Day and handed them
done.
out.
I'm done.
No, that's not bad. That's not. You handed
I
them
was
out
in
to
there.
what? To what? The girls you was fucking with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ninth grade. I was a little horse, so I was fucking a whole bunch of different Johns. And,
Yes, we know.
And it's fucked
We
up
know.
because I actually got some real fucking gold chains.
You said
But-
you got some what?
I got actual real gold chains for Valentine's Day, but I fucked around and gave out some Johns.
Oh, you gave the fake Jones out.
I took it for Family Dollar, bro.
Hey, look.
Listen,
Sometimes you gotta get a Family Dollar gold chain.
Yo, I snatched the whole rack, yo. I snatched the
Yup.
whole rack, put it in my pocket, walked out the motherfucking store.
Listen,
Um,
all your boo-boo butt cheeks had fake gold
the
chains. so
Jones
you-
at my school,
all
the
of
other
them
high
had
schools,
green necks and
everything.
shit, so you already knew who the fuck they
No,
were.
I was like, yo, no, you know what? I was a smart ass, right?
Right.
Because I had cousins that were still somewhat close around.
Right.
So I dipped all the motherfuckers in clear nail polish first
Oh.
before I gave them to them. So,
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That's beyond pussy whip. That's just
No,
This shit is
no,
crazy.
that is
no,
just what the
no,
fuck.
no. I'm gonna tell you the secret, right? I mean, of course, this was Valentine's, so it's still kind of cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it coded them, so it took a lot longer.
That's true.
For it to possibly
That's
fucking
very
turn.
true. Yup, that's true. But the only thing about it is that they wasn't loose. They had like a rubbery coating on them and shit.
No,
Really?
no.
Why? Why didn't they have a rubbery coat on it from the fingernail polish?
Hung them bitches on the clothesline out back. Let the
They
bitch
wasn't
dry.
the chains.
No, I literally put the bitches on the clothesline.
They wasn't stiff. Pause.
Nah, it was good.
Oh
It was
shit.
good.
That's crazy.
Well, don't judge me. One of my cousins had taught me this. I mean, he's like, yo, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I mean, this is good.
I have been in a situation. Have you ever?
Have you ever?
Have you?
This weird shit, but
Like I've been in situations or whatnot where just I don't know if it was just the early.
close
if
your
it was
bag.
if it was the,
close your bag. It's peekabooing.
if it was the early college or the high school Emmy and whatnot, I don't know. But for some reason, it was like that was kind of always the time. Like when I was heartbroken, But after that, like I said before, I had to calcify. I had to harden up because it was a wrap. I was like, never the fuck again. So a lot of the girls that I dealt with and whatnot, when I didn't kind of put that out there, that's not what I was looking for. That was kind of the wave that they went. You know what I'm saying? Like even the chick that I broke up with because she was fucking cheating. I was going to Powerhouse with another Joan, and it just so
You
happened
didn't get it from that joint.
and she was,
I'm saying that's the one you didn't get it from that joint, but you took her back to her boyfriend.
No,
you know
that
what-
was another story.
Oh shit.
No, you know what the problem was?
See, you
I almost
you
always-
fucking the
I be
game up.
listening.
I know you be listening
be
too,
listening.
but you blending the stories. You can't blend the fucking stories. Like, god damn. But honestly,
I blend them because you blend them.
I see, no,
You know
no,
what?
no.
I'm gonna open
Not-
these
Not
Kool-Aid
true.
gummies.
Not true. Not
Kool-Aid
true.
Gummies it is for me.
Not fucking true. Damn it. Listen, and after, like I said before, I had to harden up, pause, because I never ever wanted to go through that situation again.
See, my heartbreak has come from relationships. From real
Ain't
relationships.
nobody, you know what? I ain't never really ran into no pussy that was that great back then that I was like,
No, I read some good
Sprung.
shit. I just didn't act stupid.
you know what it was? It was just getting pussy on a regular basis. I didn't know what great pussy was at 18, 17, 18.
Oh, I have a question
What?
following that statement.
Oh,
What's
that was
that?
great. And that was great.
And
action.
this,
Oh,
it
shit.
might be the same
Yo, we
question.
got the same question.
What?
And
Go
this
ahead.
has nothing to do with my sis Shane.
Let's go ahead. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
When was the first time that you got great pussy? When you
That's a
realize
dangerous ass
when you
question.
no
The
That is a
craziest
dangerous-
question
look
Yes,
when
to
you
ask.
realize
That
what
is
the
a-
fuck was I dealing with?
That is a
It could be like
dangerous
this.
ass-
Look, it could be like this.
You better say your wife, brother. You better say your goddamn
Well,
wife.
the first time I had the greatest
better-
pussy I've ever had in my life
If it ain't before, you
is
better
when
say your wife.
when me and my wife got together.
Okay.
All right, but because I've been drinking a little bit and for content purposes,
Pastor Cavassier.
there was, and I ain't saying no names. I ain't gonna hold you. I was so fucking green and so I was experienced, but I was like, this wasn't even like when I was in college. You know what I'm saying? This was like when I first got there. It was like, Everybody else was kind of, blah, blah, blah. I ran into one situation. And, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Can't do dripping.
That's when I realized that eyes fucked me up.
That was levels of the pussy.
That eyes fucked me up. That's the first time that I realized that, wow, it ain't just about the titties. It ain't just about the ass. It ain't just about
that connection that comes
that
from the eyes.
the motherfucking eyes fucked me up.
Wow.
Up. Like, to the point where I was on some shit.
You was about ready to
I was on some
about
shit.
to come for you and pull your dick out, huh?
Yo, it was that shit. Like
That
honestly,
connection. No, I've
You run into that one that
I've had those kind of connections.
the one that trained you for every other situation and
y'all
whatnot.
fuck around, sit there, and y'all have a conversation without even fucking talking, just looking at each other in the
Because the
fucking
problem
eyes.
is that some
Yeah, that
people,
shit dangerous.
some people are just ornately sexual. They just have it in them, and there's a fucking vibe. And when the vibe, don't get me wrong, the person cannot be shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be
That's when my full alpha really
Could be an
come
ain't
out.
shit
Let
ass
me
motherfucker.
Let me run into a female like that one, full-fledged alpha. Ooh, yeah, you want my vibe?
I don't even.
You
You consider that chick an alpha?
No. When
Okay.
when I run into a female who is on like that similar wave, when she's on that almost same damn vibe as me, that sexual energy vibe, like our energy is not even a forced thing, it's just a natural, and you can just feel it, and that connection is right there. Before we even attempt to talk about or hint in that aspect, oh yeah, that's when my full alpha comes out. Because at that point, she has to understand that I am alpha.
That was a situation that I can say.
Because if not, she will dominate the fuck out you.
That's true. That chick drew. She started drawing. And you know who she was drawing? She was drawing over? You know who she started to draw over?
It is what it is.
Because the choice was made, the choice of a new generation was made.
Not the choice of a new
And this one, she was not
You've been replaced.
having it.
Thank you for your services.
Having it. Like, it was like,
I'm on my Jay-Z and Swiss beat. On to the next one.
to answer my own question, that motherfucker, I'm talking about through shit, chased, stood outside the door,
she got goofy.
stood outside my bedroom door at Towers while I was in there with another girl. Nuts.
Wow.
Like, honestly, yeah, she was crazy.
Wow.
motherfucker. She was thinking time. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. I like that topic though. That was a good one. Give my motherfucking self a hand clap.
See how you ducked and dived that question?
Huh?
You didn't really answer my question.
What you mean? I did. I answered the whole question and told a story around it. You asking for one instance? No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you an instance. All right, I'm gonna tell you an instance.
Like, when did you
All right, so let me tell you.
When did you realize whatever the fuck you was doing before was some fucked up shit? Cause
Got you. Okay. Damn, I can't even say the D. I can't even say because you gonna know what it is. Fuck it, Burrow weekend, right? Nigga, I'm chilling. I'm in the zone. Like, shoot, score, niggas nig, right? But when niggas nig on another level, and they thorough, it becomes one of them situations where, nigga, you can't be stopped. Like, it's just different. So, I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag. Was it that weekend? Might have been. I think it was close to that. I'm in my bag. Greatest shit of all time. I'm like, I got options. I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm
shit.
feeling myself. Fat
Feeling
boy on
myself.
campus. I can rap.
Feeling
Everybody know who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I'm loving college life. I get to a party. Shout out to Smitty. You know Smitty? You don't know Smitty? You know Smitty.
no, I don't.
You don't know Smitty? You ain't know Smitty? All right, anyway.
He wasn't there when I was there.
Oh, all right. So party.
Remember how far apart we are, though.
Right. But he was my old head when I got up there. You know what I'm saying? So
Which means he might have been my young boy.
that's true. So had the apartment off campus. Jones with the
Yeah, we would have just, me and her would have just missed each other.
Jones with the balconies.
And then
I don't
me and
even
you
know.
would have just missed each other. Shit.
Remember the apartments with the balconies off campus? All right. Had the balcony. Loaded the whole joint up. Everything was out there, whatnot, and it was crazy. Party was popping. We paid $5. They had the weed, had the liquor. They gave us a cup. So we fried and smoking. And we hammered. Everything is crazy. And enough people around to get rides home and all that. People dancing on the balcony. It's like 2 in the morning. We wildin'. This shit is lit, right? So I'm like, cool. I'm living life. And
Ruffy, he gonna go like this.
I love it.
Look, Ruffy, look, he gonna go like this.
I was for real, man.
Wait a minute.
If I had a cane and the top had some glass, I call niggas jive turkeys. Any of you jive turkeys don't know shit. You jive turkeys don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Wait a minute.
I-
You's just a sucker.
That's crazy, because I was just watching Martin's episode of Players Ball last night.
So anyway, I'm chilling.
You
And-
is cat daddy.
And so the person of interest that I was talking about is there. And for some reason, a person that is interested that I never knew was interested
Was there.
was there.
Ooh.
Came right at the neck. I mean, right at the kid. I was like what? Whisper something to me, like you ain't never say nothing to me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's like, here, give me
But
your
I'm
phone.
like,
Give me your phone. Takes the number, puts the number in the phone. I'm like,
No cap. It's right
I'm
at it.
like,
Let's go.
this is my lucky day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, holy
Right.
shit.
Rain on me.
This is this shit. I'm like, oh, so I was like, yo, I'm batting 1,000 tonight. I'm killing their ass out in these streets, right? I'm cute. I'm living life.
I'm fat. I'm cute.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can rap.
And I can rap. Like I was saying, so this shit is paying off. And I'm in college. And I got my own room. I'm getting some pussy tonight from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So I'm chilling.
Caesar on the way.
So I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, cool. So the person of interest sees the new person that's interested
up.
put the number in my phone. So she steps up, sits next to me. The whole party, this was like a Young Guns video. For some reason, I felt like everybody was surrounding us, facing the wall, dancing to the music, or like looking at a camera or something like that. But it was just everybody just chilling in the same room. I'm like, it was weird. And so she I saw her put her number in your phone.
Oh.
I'm like, oh no, that's
you
cool.
watching?
That's her.
You
That's
peeping?
her. I'm like, damn, you watching the shit out of me. That's her. You know what I mean? She just chilling. I mean, we cool though. We in the same dorm. She's like, let me see your phone. I'm like, you playing games. Man, the fuck out of here. She snatches the phone. I said, so I ain't want to draw. I'm like, you really just took my phone out of my hand. Mind you, this is 01. This is fucking Snake. This is a cellular one Nokia.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying? Like one of them Jones.
Playing
So,
Ain't no real lock on that
Wait a minute.
bitch.
so she takes the phone, finds the number, and erases it. I was like, yo, you really fucking did that. She's like, looks me dead in my eyes and says, motherfucker, do you know what you mean to me? Ain't no other bitch gonna ever have you.
Hold
She
on.
was like, yo,
hold on. Is
nah,
this
is the other
This is the other.
the other one. Talking crazy.
Wait a minute. Is this the one that
Yeah.
flipped out?
Yes.
Over. Wow.
Yes. She was like, you know
That's
what you
not-
mean? She said, you know what the fuck you mean to me and whatnot. I'm off camera.
We'll have a
We
No,
can't have another
no,
conversation.
no.
No. I'm gonna finish the story. I'm gonna finish this
Off
story.
camera, he can say names.
But yeah, we gotta
We
talk.
don't, no, fuck names. We don't need names. We don't need names. No fucking
Nigga,
names.
that's why we gotta have a
fuck
page.
names.
This
That's
nigga
for
wanna talk.
Patreon. The names is for Patreons.
Big.
But right now, YouTube is loving this shit as well
So-
as SoundCloud, Anchor,
So listen.
Stitcher,
So let me get back to it. So listen. So
Apple.
she's like, nigga, do you know
Google.
what you mean to me? All the shit we've been through, blah, 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 blah. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? No.
You got good coochie, I got good dick. Fuck
She's
you,
like, ain't no
mean.
raggedy bitch coming between us, blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting up there like, wow, you wow.
That's always a shade, though. Every female always be like, yeah, man, raggedy ass bitch.
She's a cock blocking ass bitch that night. I was mad as shit. I'm thinking, back in my mind, I'm thinking like, you wild.
Because the thing is, like, you didn't even get it from her, did you?
Who?
The one that erased her phone number.
Yeah.
No, I ain't bombed. No, I never
You
smashed.
not even hit?
That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
just
I
got
could
the
tell.
number. I just found out that
No,
night.
I'm talking about the one that deleted the number out your phone.
Yeah,
What?
you was banging that.
That
You
was my
banging it.
regular. Yeah, no. That was so. All right. So after that, now I don't even remember the rest of the night. It was no, I do remember this part though. So after all this shit happens, this is what everybody is running up to me afterward the next day saying, "Yo, you and blah blah, y'all fucking around?" I was like, "Well, why you say that?" Now this is a part I don't remember. Because y'all was kissing in the middle of the fucking party. Apparently, after we was talking, she grabs my head and is kissing me in front of everybody.
So
And
now
Just
she,
to let that bitch know.
Now she trying to make
He
it
ain't
know.
never gonna call you.
You know, it's funny because they say, you know, we.
She might as well pissed off me.
As male dogs mark their territory. That was her version of trying to mark her territory.
That's exactly
for
what
every
she did.
fucking body.
That wasn't her attempt. That's what.
No, that's the fuck she
yeah,
did.
it wasn't-
So-
yeah.
So Shorty never hit me. She never called me. Other Shorty never called me. Never knocked on my door. Nothing like that. So stemming back to that night. Now this is when
I just got to
re-
ask, did you get something that night at all?
No, that's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to. So later that night, I go back and whatnot. Now mind you, I'm drunk. I'm high as draft's ass. I go back to the room. Now mind you, I got my own room. I'm chilling. I'm in towers. I'm on the 8th floor. I'm in the corner. No.
Okay.
So I'm chilling. So I'm there, and I'm like, just in the room. I turn the TV on, but I'm so high. I'm like, I'm in the vibe, and I hear a knock on the door. I'm like,
Better be some pussy.
no, I know it definitely was some pussy, nigga. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. It definitely was some pussy.
It better be some head followed by some pussy.
I open the door. This one, I lived in Tower B. She lived in Tower A. She's walked across with panties and remember them pajama t-shirts?
Mm-hmm.
But the titties is tittying. And I'm sitting there, and we both high, and I'm sitting there, and she looked me dead in my fucking eyes and bit her bottom lip, and I swear, for God, I was turned. I was fucking, when I tell you, turned, nigga, turned.
Backflip.
She snatched your soul.
My God.
She snatched your soul
Because it
from
was
biting
one of
her
them
lip.
situations where it was like,
She
and
did
it-
that.
that
She
would-
did.
His soul said, "Oh,
if I ever thought that I would
Served
have,
up his soul.
if I ever thought that I would have had feelings for her, then that would have been then. But then I woke up the next morning and realized the fuck it just happened.
I was like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that was one of them situations
I
where
bless
it
my
was.
nut and I come back to my senses."
Yeah. No, it was one of them things, but it was wild. It was just one of them wild situations where
Crystal Lake.
yeah. And I'm Voorhees. But that's what I'm saying. So yeah, it was just one of them situations where that happened, and everybody was asking me about it the next day, and this, that, and the third, and I was just like, no.
I'm like,
I'm
nigga,
like,
you gotta stop drinking at these parties.
you ain't never lied, because I had to go back and tell her. I said,
He
yo,
still ain't learned.
I said, what did we talk about when we first started this shit? Because she had a boyfriend. I moved in on the situation. And I was like, I'm not trying to.
So Shorty had a boyfriend?
She had a boyfriend. But when we first started. But by then, she didn't have him no more. But my thing was that but then I had a girlfriend.
And she was making room.
Huh?
She was trying to make room for you, and you was.
It was crazy. The whole situation we'll talk more off.
Patreon.
Yeah. Because, the paywall gets shit done. I ain't going to lie to you. The paywall is a thing. Clap it up for that shit. Y'all see, you see how in depth I went with that story?
I appreciate
Because I be
it.
podding. Y'all motherfuckers, you full of shit,
What?
Kelly. You full of shit too.
I
nigga.
didn't even
But
get a
I
chance
got
to
a
answer the
story
question.
out
Yes.
of you.
I
But I got a story out
I
of
didn't
you.
even get a chance to answer the question.
You may
It's
not get a
neat.
story out of me.
It's
but
not-
I got a story out
That's
of
some
you.
bullshit, Kelly. We supposed to be partners here.
I think she was trying to say she was a better reporter. Or like,
Yeah, she got me. She got me. Cause I've been drinking that brown. She got me. I'm tripping. I'm just
Passing the Cavassier.
Look, you
loose
see what I'm
lips.
on tonight.
Pause.
You see what I'm on tonight.
I know.
Well, no, yeah, that's not a
I'm on my
gray
alkaline
area.
water.
Gray area.
I'm not drinking till later.
I don't need a story for that because your story was good enough to carry out. Can we listen next song?
I got another clip to play for you.
Well, no, you know what?
That's when there's a connection there. And I just don't see any reason for me to pretend like I'm not these things. Yeah, I like to read a book or two. Yeah, I like to work in the garden. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Yeah, I like to spend some money on some Louis Vuitton every now and then. But I like to fuck too. And I also like to make love. That's when there's a connection.
Facts.
Jilly from Philly.
There comes.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
We already know.
Jill
We already
Scott
know how
does
you
something
feel about
different
Jill
to my
Scott.
soul.
We know how you feel
If
about
Jill Scott said, "Let's run away today," I really would consider it. Jill Scott is.
Wow.
You wouldn't
I
be
ain't gonna hold
alone.
you. Huh?
You wouldn't be alone.
I love me some motherfucking Jill
I
Scott.
love
man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Jilly from Philly.
The thing about it is Jill Scott was massively my speed. If I would have met Jill Scott earlier in my life, I'd have been all at Jill Scott. Well, this is my rap career would have took off. Well, you know, that shit would happen. But,
And she like musicians.
huh?
She like musicians.
Oh, I
Or
love
was
me
that
some
Vivian? That might have been Vivian. Vivian messed with a drummer. Anyway,
My
go ahead.
question in this is,
Gotta get the drummer some.
have you ever surprised
I wouldn't say
anybody?
it's a
Because
question.
for some reason, Jill feels as if that she has to explain to everybody the type of person that she is. Like she liked to sing, she liked to shop, she liked to yummy and now, but she also liked to fuck.
She's more than what you.
What you see on the surface, right? So, do you feel like that you ever had to explain? I know for a fact you have. Do you feel like you ever had to explain that or show a little bit of a different side in order for somebody to realize, hey, guess what? I am full-fledged all the way me,
With the
and
shits.
I'm with the shits.
And I'm with the shits.
When I want to be.
Yeah. Recently.
Don't
Like
do that.
early, you know, long time ago. Long
time ago.
Hold on,
James.
see,
Long time ago.
I gotta help. I'm gonna help you today.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
So,
Oh,
at the tail end,
Right.
you
Tail
know,
end?
there are
tail end, huh?
misconceptions of who Kelly is because of when people knew Kelly. So they're assuming
What
that
time
the
of your
Kelly
life frame?
that they knew
Right.
is still the Kelly now. But Kelly now is 20 years older and has experienced things and likes things and does things. And if you would have asked, then you would have known.
Have you ever?
And now it's too late
have
because
you-
somebody else gets to enjoy the shits.
But you know what? That's not fair, though. I'm gonna tell you the reason why that's not fair. I'm not saying your situation not fair. What I'm saying is not fair is the fact that the difference is what the difference is. Have you ever had sex with somebody when you were young, and then had sex again with them when you were a little older? I took a girl's virginity at 15 and then had sex again with her when she was 20.
That's not a big span.
But it was a different experience. No, it was a different experience.
It was a different experience because she was still young, so she was still learning.
If he took her virginity, then she had no idea what she was doing.
She was 15 and I was 14.
And she had no idea what she was doing at 15.
All
if you took her virginity, that's her first sexual experience. She has no idea what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You meet her again in the 20s.
5 years later,
She might have had a couple of different dates.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And
it's crazy that you bring that up, right? Because I was just thinking about that, right?
I wish I had another woman here because I have a great question for a woman that if she was here.
It's hard to ask because you're married,
Right.
But I know I've thought this, and I've thought this a lot of times. Kelly, I know you're now more. I don't want to. You consider yourself off the market. Before I ask this question,
Say it again.
you consider yourself off the market.
Kelly is not off the. She's at the auction though. She's at the auction
She's
and the
at the
guy's
auction
going
house?
35, 35, 45, 45, 50, 50, 60. That's what's going on right now. She's just waiting to hear the soul.
But
I'm in line.
And I want you to
Look, I'm in line.
And this is
There you
something
go.
else that I kind of want you to end up posting on the and it's because it'll come off better from you posting this in the fan page. But
Right.
how often have it's somebody who we dealt
Speak
with?
up into the mic. Speak
It was
up.
somebody who we dealt with, maybe younger, like you said, younger. And it may have been just like a one-time affair.
Tilt
it
the
wasn't
back
that
up.
it was bad.
Tilt the back of it up. Just tilt the back.
It wasn't that it was bad.
Push the back down. There you go.
It wasn't that it was a
No, you
bad
ain't gotta do all
situation.
that shit.
No, because it's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
drop
good.
back
Yeah,
down.
good drop. Okay,
It's gonna drop back down.
Yeah. So
But that it wasn't that it was a good situation.
right.
But for whatever reason, because of whatever, it just never happened again. And you always question, what would happen round two. How many times in your life can you say there's been somebody that it was just that one shot and y'all still see each other? It may not be completely regularly. It just might be some random shit. Somebody, and of course, y'all still cool with. That you always wonder, because it was a young, early, and you've grown. You've grown. How
Okay.
many times you like, damn,
I wonder.
if I gave them a motherfucking another round right now, I will fuck around and snatch them, they mama, and they auntie souls at the same goddamn time without just.
I
Just
can't.
hypothetical. Just
Yeah,
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
It ain't gotta be
Hypothetically
offensive.
speaking,
Right.
like say you didn't know what you were doing. Anyway,
And you were decent
then
then. You were
Right.
good or decent then.
So you
you at
basically
the top
saying
of
you
the
say
You know what I
game
mean?
you saying a do-over.
But you don't fuck around and
You saying a do-over.
know-
You're basically saying a do-over. You're saying a do-over
I don't want to.
or
I
a
don't,
redo.
I don't even want to. I can say I would accept a because it's still a do-over and a redo are pretty much the same thing.
Nah.
They're pretty much the same
do
thing. It's
over
just
and a redo. It's the same word.
it's
I
the
guess,
same
yeah.
fucking thing. It's
Yeah.
just rewording the same damn thing. It really is. But it's not so much of a do-over.
Right.
It's more like that Chris Brown, Busta Rhymes, Lil Wayne joint. Look at me now.
Okay, so
You thought I was something decent then. I was cool. Because from that person.
Right,
They
right.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They
I see what
enjoyed
you,
that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
While at the same time, curious to wonder how much they've possibly
So you basically,
grown.
first and foremost, so you're basically saying that who you now are and who you become. Oh, dog. Listen, not saying that that's something I think about, but I know. Come on.
It's
If
not
I-
to
if-
be this.
If I went back and conquered some of my old work, nigga, what? I am fucking Conan the Barbarian. You know what I'm saying? Stand
But
with
the
longer,
question
dick
is-
bigger. Like I'm that
trying to
shit. I'm that
format this
nigga.
question.
He-
I'm trying to format
trying to
this
Oh, you trying to
question.
format the question for the group and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, sexually. Okay, let's see. Can
if
damn,
you,
that
if
is
you,
a weird one.
if-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird
yeah,
because it
like-
becomes very lengthy.
yeah.
if you
yeah.
would- I think-
Pause.
Better not bring your kids.
Yo. Oh my
If-
god.
If you were to look
I
at,
did ask, like, have you ever wanted a do-over?
but I don't know. I don't
Sexually.
want to say it.
No, I don't want a do-over, though. I don't think it's a
not
do-over.
a do-over.
No, but I just asked that question
It's-
because we
it's-
were there
no,
with it.
No. You know what? A then and now.
Oh.
If you had the opportunity to with someone you had a past sexual experience with
Right.
that was enjoyable, for both, to do a then and now,
That's dangerous.
would you?
That's dangerous.
Have you ever wanted a chance to do a sexual then and now?
Bro. That's a deep ass one. That's pause. That's a deep ass conversation right there. Cause just think about like no offense to nobody. I'm married. This is a long time ago days. But like and I'm not even thinking on that accord, but my experienced 38-year-old ass going back to tackle some shit that I had back
Prime
in my
example,
teens?
you was just talking about
Nigga,
somebody who
what?
you was just talking about somebody who virginity you took. Can you imagine not being married?
Nigga.
Not being married. I'm gonna just say right now, just not being married.
Yeah.
Being able to have an opportunity to go back to tackle something that you took her virginity.
That would be some crazy shit. That'd be some crazy shit. And she got like 5 kids, but that'd be some crazy shit.
I got several.
got-
Who,
that's
you
what's
know,
crazy.
I got a couple of shares who I popped.
Right.
If I was able to go back in 1 week, we're still like it was actually had to rap with. We're still super cool.
Right.
I never ever touched her again from that one time.
Right.
And it's funny. I think about this one person right now, and that just makes it easier. Because she doesn't live up here. She was living in Jersey.
Right.
Ironically, she
Stop
lives in
telling the
Florida.
truth, nigga. Just go ahead.
telling
Just go
the
with it.
truth.
But
Right.
you know, she lives elsewhere. But to actually think, damn, you know, I popped that cherry, and I was decent. Honestly, I was okay. I was just beating shit the fuck up. But because of the fact that she was a virgin,
So-
I was a little bit more gentle than usual at that time frame.
Right.
But if I was to fuck around, and again, she's had a son. Her son, I think, just graduated from high school. So, you know, this is 20-something years later. You know, and I'm in a relationship.
So
I
let's
wanna
talk.
say this for the record.
Let's talk danger for a second with this.
Let's
right?
go.
Let's go
Danger!
Let's go danger.
Danger!
Motherfucker.
Watch yourself.
So
Get on the phone!
let's go dangerous with it.
The nigga right
I
here!
guess you had to go sing it.
It's
So-
so loud.
Jesus Christ, we got to do the whole fucking thing. Listen.
No.
So look,
Come on, let's get,
think about this, right?
think about that.
If
Yeah,
you
think about this.
ran into a situation where you had dynamic, cloud nine, might make your head pop all fast, nasty, aggressive, just the sex of all sex after years, and you go back to it, and y'all have the greatest of all sex again.
We got R. Kelly playing in the background.
What the fuck is going on? And then she tell you like, yo.
Just because you have great sex with somebody doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them.
But are you supposed to have great sex with somebody throughout generations? Like if you, let's say if you fuck somebody and then 15 years later you fuck them again.
All right,
10
my relationship
10 years
is
you fuck
good.
them again. 10 years. 10
No,
years.
I'm just saying.
You know we old
Like
enough
I
that 10
said,
years ain't
I've
shit.
been off and on with somebody for 10 years.
but
And
if you off and on, it means you fucked them in between.
Every year.
Wow. Yeah,
Every year.
if you fucked them every year, that don't count.
Annually.
But if you-
Annually.
but
There's
if
no
you-
time
But
between.
if you fuck
I mean,
them
it really
in-
is, but it really ain't.
If you fucked them in 2011 and then fucked them again in 2021, and
That's
y'all
10
hadn't
years.
fucked in between that time, but the sex
Okay.
was all that, you like, God damn. Well, maybe it's just, fuck all that. That's too close, because we getting older. Decades ain't shit over here no more. You know what I mean? We done, you know what I mean? We moving on. you know what I
Decades
mean?
is up.
Yeah, decades is what it is. 10 years ain't shit. Man, nigga, 2011 was 10 years ago, my nigga.
I know.
So decades ain't shit. Let's talk
I'm
about,
still coming to the realization I'm 41.
that's what I'm saying. So
Look, wait a minute.
Hold up. And I've been smoking and drinking for fucking 31 fucking years.
You might want to stop that
You
soon.
might wanna-
so
yeah.
we can make it to 61, my nigga.
Please and thank you. Oh, shit.
It ain't that
This
bad.
is how I deal with life.
Oh, nigga, he always got to do one of those. So, this nigga.
All right.
So, just think about it. Okay, somebody. All right. So, in June, I celebrated being out of high school for 20 years. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in a group on Facebook. Now, mind you, I didn't really fuck with a whole lot of people in high school. My group of friends was probably younger than me or older than me. So some people, you know what I mean, that I'm cool with, that I went to high school with, you know what I mean? It's not the same group of people. But
I went to 4 different high schools.
if it was I went to 3 different. If it was somebody that I was fucking in high school up to my senior year and I graduated, and the shit was the shit back then.
I had a
20
couple-
20
yeah,
fucking
'cause
years
you
ago.
imagine go back to
Right.
something
And
that
we
she-
fucked and we ran into each other and we fucked recently. And it was fucking incredible. I think my question is sexual
You gonna-
energy
you gonna-
is sexual energy something that carries through? Like, are there
I
some
think,
people
I
that
think you should have that kind of.
are there some people that are magnetic?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I think, and some people
There's
say
always gonna be
sex is not
chemistry.
everything.
There's always going to be chemistry.
Some
There's
peop-
always going to be a heat
But why?
between
Why?
people.
How? Why?
But
It just is what it is.
But
Why
shit,
is some
you-
sex with some
Wouldn't
people
you
better
want
than
to
other
be
people?
with someone who have that heat and that connection?
But
I mean,
sometimes
it
that
may
heat
burn
and that
out at some
connection,
point.
Oh, one at a time. What's
and
that?
sometimes that heat and that connection do not transfer over to a relationship. Sometimes it is purely
Well, that's because women,
Animal
women
lust.
only looking for
Animal
relationships.
lust.
I didn't say nothing about a relationship.
Animal
I said
lust.
nothing
okay.
about a
But
relationship.
no, but he just said, don't you want to be with somebody?
I said, wouldn't you like that to have that
Right,
kind
but
of
I want to have that heat with someone that's more than just that heat sexually. Is that heat?
I
That
think
drive.
the problem is that. Can I tell you what I think the problem is? I think the problem is that the motherfuckers that have that heat in a relationship, that's not the only person that each one of them is fucking, because for some reason they just have a big time heat, and they might have that heat with somebody else. They just might be able to bring it to this might just be a great sexual person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you got two great sexual people,
What are
they're
you
not
saying?
not the only ones
It's
that
just
people are
some
fucking.
people-
talking about me.
Ew, why the fuck would I be talking about you?
I don't know. I just was making
Yeah,
sure.
you better
Right,
get the
no.
fuck with the,
yo, what the fuck?
the
Yeah.
fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Like
It's not even taking shots.
I personally know
Stop drinking that
someone.
Cavazier, nigga.
Like I personally know
No.
someone that great sex,
right,
but it would never have been anything else outside of that.
right.
It's
So-
some people that they.
At some
Well,
point,
that's because y'all on different pages.
right? At
how
some
long-
point, somebody wants more.
How long can you just? How long can you
How
just
long
fuck?
can right?
That's a big question. How long can you just fuck? How long?
A session?
That
Sorry.
is the $100
You said
million
what?
question.
What the fuck did you just say, Kelly?
I said, do you mean a session?
Nasty motherfucker. No. Like no, but how long can you just fuck? Most people, there's a lot of people that be, man, listen. I
Depends
ain't
if I
say
got
that.
the ring kit. You know what I mean? Got the ring kit.
Yo, for entertainment purposes, because we run a podcast, please flash that to camera B.
If I have the ring kit.
Nasty motherfucker.
Oh.
That flashes to camera A. Nasty bastard. What we have in here, and
There's
I don't
two
even, no,
magnets in.
don't bring that shit too close because you use
Oh, no,
those.
still, they're all
all right,
freshly
all right.
clean.
So,
they're always
so
freshly
I don't
clean.
even fuck if they freshly clean or not. They've been
And
on
that's
your,
still the
The
package.
bag
they've been on your
dark.
dick. Like everybody trying to hear that shit.
They're in the package.
Yo, if you don't get that stinking
If you
ass
don't put it
Magnum
back
out
in
of
the
it,
bag,
they make skin condoms now, dog. That's the fucking stinking ass condom.
next
I
topic.
bust them. Easy.
Next topic,
They're not
please.
durable. They're not durable.
Next
They're not
topic,
durable.
please.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Know-It-All.
I got to speak on your company.
Mr. Know-It-All.
You're not durable. I mean, they're not the most durable either, but they're more durable than them. Than the skin. I had
Yes, you got
a six
piggy?
pack.
One, yes, but can we go to the next topic?
You want to go?
What's wrong? We're talking
Just
sex.
really need to go there.
You have a question ready, Kelly?
Yes.
All right.
Oh man,
On to Kelly's
she's
question.
trying to escape. She's trying to escape the sexual Alcatraz.
No.
What?
I said she's trying to escape the sexual
This
Alcatraz.
this episode went from being serious to all about nasty shit on the back end of it.
Yeah, so
Pause.
now the great, wonderful question that I found, that you told me found a good, deep kind of question.
No, I said find a good one. I didn't
Yeah,
say it.
why
It
not?
You
didn't
said
be-
to be deep. You want it deep?
Pause. God damn it. Yo, man. This nigga done flashed his cock rings on the thing.
like-
Yeah, I'm over this shit. This
It's
podcast is
it's
going over real.
over.
Yo, we're supposed to have a couple guests coming in the next few weeks. We have to tame it down.
For them?
Dog, you can't flash cock rings in front of the,
They're
in front of
not
the
here.
world boxing champions and shit. You can't do that, dog. We got.
They might need to learn.
That
They
happened a long
might
time
need
ago.
education.
Long time
They
ago.
might need education.
That happened a long time ago. Long time ago.
I be trying to educate my,
You know what I
males on
think?
the
I think
benefits.
I think you're right though, bro. I think that we, instead of conforming to our guests, we need to bring our guests into our world.
Damn right, they come to visit. God damn it, this is what the fuck
Say it
goes
again.
on.
No, I ain't
dig?
touching your hand. You just had that shit in your hand. Fuck out of here.
No, wait a minute, I give you that over here.
I ain't touch your head. You just had that shit in y'all. No. You had that shit in your head. I can't do that right now. Not on camera.
I didn't even have the rings out.
Fist bump.
No, wait a minute. I just bought this bottle, but you know what?
This is some,
Look, it's look right here in the front.
Yo.
It's a pure raw white right there in the front.
You're not gonna do that to me. Like I don't have my own goddamn hand sign. Like I don't keep this shit the hell on deck. We're not gonna do that today, goddammit. No. What's your question?
What is the question, Kelly Gill?
The question. My bad.
Yeah, they gotta hear you.
A podcast talking.
He ain't
My
play
bad.
music. He ain't play music.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
did
dun.
play the music.
You did?
Yo, you
I
gave
didn't hear it.
2 seconds
Anyway.
of the music.
No, I played the whole thing, but I just
We were talking.
Yeah, we was talking over the music.
Okay.
The
Like Kelly
question
did last
is. Fuck you, nigga. How that lady be talking when she be eating fruit? Can you hear me? I can. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
The fuck is wrong?
Blame it on the alkaline water from Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake.
Voorhees.
That's just crazy, okay?
Voorhees.
Right
Go
Aid
ahead, go
giving
ahead.
out Crystal Lake water. What is the most memorable lesson you've learned from your parents?
Can I go first real quick? Please. I swear
Go
to God,
ahead.
please. Please, I swear to God. And this is fucking shots. This is fucking shots. This is
It don't
motherfucking
have to be
shots.
shots,
No,
just what's
listen.
the lesson?
Listen. Because there is a lesson
Okay.
to these Hold on, let me turn this motherfucker up.
It's a lesson. You sure you don't want to go last if it's a lesson?
Because that could go into your life lesson.
That's what I was asking.
You know what?
Yeah. I'll go first. You
Yeah,
go last.
Go ahead. You go first.
Mom and dad. The most valuable lesson that I have learned, twofold. Don't be scared to live your life. And live each day like it's your last.
Amen.
Because you don't know.
But not even just that.
Did both of them say that?
Not.
Not so much that they said it,
Right.
They
because
showed
you learned, right.
They showed you.
Like my dad
But
died,
not-
he was 61.
But not even just.
He shouldn't have,
Not
shouldn't be dead.
Yeah, man,
Kels. Not just like it's your last. Live each day till its fullest.
Yeah.
Right.
Like don't like I've taken to do scheduling PTO days into my schedule.
Absolutely. Why not?
Me days.
Yes.
Because what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? What am I holding this vacation time for? If I'm not literally scheduling a vacation to leave the city, the country, whatever,
Right.
what am I holding on to this vacation time for?
Not a goddamn
For when I get sick?
I just
Right.
picked
No.
All American.
I am taking
Take a me
at
day
least 2 PTO days a month
for me.
just for my mental
Get yourself
sanity.
together.
And it comes from not only from what I just said, but it comes from when I went back to work when I was only working 4 days and I had that 5th day off.
Right.
And I realized how comfortable and better
Absolutely.
my life was when I had 3 days to just
Woosah.
decompress
Right.
and come back.
Yeah.
So now, you
Oh,
know, I'll
absolutely.
either schedule on a Friday and have a 3-day weekend that way, or I'll schedule it on a Monday and have a 3-day weekend that way. But I am not living for my job.
There you go.
My job allows me to live.
Yep. Guys in my job that have have a lot of vacation time, like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I make a joke with them. I said, when you got 5 weeks of vacation, you take a vacation every 70 days. That's every 2 months in a week. So every 70 days, you are off for a week. Just think about just the thought of that. Every 70 days, you're off. So you go, let's say you work January, you get, time off, Martin Luther King Day, whatever you get off or whatnot. You work February, by the middle of March, you're off for a week. You know what I'm saying? By the end of June, you're off for a week. And that's only, I'm sorry, 70 days is only for 4 weeks. If you get 5 weeks, that shit is more like 55 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you have to take the time off. I ain't gonna hold you. This week, my vacation starts after Friday. I ain't taking Friday off because Donovan has a game down the shore and I'm going down to the game. And then the next day I'm getting on the fucking plane and I'm going to DR. And my thought is that like
You giving Mrs. Know-it-all some vacation dick. Pause.
absolutely. I need to get it. Shout out, man.
I got you, chill.
That's what I'm saying. All right,
Got
let's
you,
keep-
chill.
I don't want no Viagra though.
I'm not gonna get you them fucking Viagra. You wanna play with them motherfucking rock hard gummies and shit? That's on you, bro.
What you got? What you know? What you know about?
I was gonna, the other shit you asked me about, we're not gonna speak about.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna get them. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely want to get them.
What's your
I'm
lessons
a
that
little
you
afraid.
What?
I'm a little
I mean,
afraid. I didn't even
before you-
talk.
no,
Okay,
before you come
we
through-
getting off the question
Oh,
because we wrapping
what
up.
was the question again? I'm sorry.
Dumb motherfucker.
I've been drinking. What's the question?
I've been drinking.
The
I've
fuck
been
up shit
drinking.
was
What,
I
you
was gonna
Beyonce
say
now?
the same thing.
You Beyonce now?
What was the question?
Anyway, the question was, what was one of the biggest lessons you've learned from your parents?
I think my thing is that it wasn't even about learning a lesson from my parents with them because
Right.
I think that the
But
little,
and when I say learning from lessons, not so much that they've actually taught you,
yes,
but even something that you learn from seeing
Because of them.
because of it.
I think that I learned how to bounce back after you have expectations for somebody. And the issue is that when I got kicked out of boarding school, that shit crushed my mom because she felt like I would be a statistic, I would die in the streets, I would blah, blah, blah. And seeing how upset she was when it happened, and I got kicked out for some dumb shit. It was just dumb shit. It wasn't, I didn't hurt anybody, I didn't do anything stupid. I got kicked out because I didn't want to tuck my shirt in, and I was getting detentions every day, and my grades was shitty because I wanted to be independent and I didn't do my homework. That's all it was.
Dumbass.
So it was just dumb shit.
Look,
and I had the opportunity.
dumbass.
Right. I had the opportunity to go back, but I never went back. You know what I mean? Same thing with college. Just never went back. My thing is, I looked at it like, damn, I fucked up. And she is fucked up that I fucked up. So what I learned is that, listen, just try your
Your
hardest.
actions affect more than just yourself.
Absolutely. And just try your hardest not to disappoint the people in your life or whatnot. But at the end of the day,
You gotta
what
live
I'm
your life
learning,
for you.
what I'm learning now is that I'm not worried about disappointing anybody else but myself,
Right.
because I can only do what I can do for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
But
just-
I mean, and that happens as you get older.
As
where
you get older,
you
yeah.
know that.
right. So what I
Is you.
understand, yeah. So now that I understand that and whatnot, I just know for a fact that you do. I do have that in my mind where I want my mother to be proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I owe her one because of that. But I still look at it along the lines of
And there's one thing to want your mom, want your family to
Right.
be proud of you, and another thing to live for their approval.
bang, bang.
I don't have to live for your approval, but I do want to know that the things that I do and the choices I make you proud of me because
Right.
the way you raised me has allowed me to feel confident enough to make these choices.
Is it weird if you feel as if that the people that you wanted to be proud of you in life, if you feel as if that you, me personally, that's part of my struggle. I don't feel as if that I lived up to the potential that I was supposed to be.
Me either.
I feel like
It
I was
may not-
supposed to. I was
Here's
supposed
what
to
you
be
have to learn.
that shit.
Here's what you have to learn.
But I'm the fault.
You're not done yet.
Right, right.
And it may, just because it was beautiful, because I just kind of had this realization when I was speaking to the peoples yesterday.
Right.
Just because it didn't happen in the time frame that you thought it was supposed to happen
Right.
does not mean it's not going to happen. Does not
Right.
mean that you are not going to be the person that you have envisioned yourself to be.
Right.
But there are some other things that you need to experience before you get to that next echelon in your life.
Do you think that builds up resentment against the people who hold you to that clock?
That's their shit, not yours.
But it's also about who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you feel as if that you're at a point into which that
Fuck the world. Don't ask me for shit.
everything
I get, I
gotta
work
work
hard
hard for.
for.
All for it.
it's true. I hear that. I like that. That was good.
You want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here is where you start paying. And sweat.
Bang.
Because you drinking alcohol, so you
Absolutely.
sweat.
Life lesson.
Oh, that was good. That was
Life
good.
lesson. Life lesson.
Lessons of
My life
life.
left in it. My
Well,
life.
answer the question with your life lesson. How about that? Bazinga.
That's exactly what I do. That's what I do.
Why'd I play that?
Bazinga.
Go ahead.
A lesson I learned from my sperm donor.
Mr. Motherfucker.
Is accountability. It's a lesson we all gotta learn. And it plays a role in what we discussed, what we talked
Especially
about
women.
today.
Go ahead.
When we talk about every day, what goes on in the world every day. Accountability. Accountability goes a long motherfucking way.
Right.
It goes a long way. Because until you can acknowledge where you're wrong, where you err, where you fall short, you can never correct the issue because you don't see the issue. And until you see the issue, then you can work on the issue by acknowledging it to figure out, because, and this is another thing I said to my 17-year-old today, for every problem, there's usually more than just one solution. So by acknowledging it,
And there's the right
we
solution
can
and the wrong
we
solution.
can evaluate
Right.
and weigh the pros and the cons. My sperm donor said to me, I came home in 2012, April 23rd, from maxing out 4 years. All right. And he got out maybe a week or so before me, reached out to my mom, and me and him had a conversation. I'm just going to fast forward to the conversation. But ultimately, he said the time he was in jail, which was most of my motherfucking life, because he was a 33-year career criminal.
Mine too. Go ahead.
But he said when he was in jail, he had no family and no children, right? Again, I just came home from maxing out 4 years, 46 months to be exact,
Right.
in jail, right? And I went broke in jail because 2 hours after I was born, I had a son. A month, 2 days later, I had a daughter. And almost 6 months later, I had another daughter.
Right.
And I went away with a decent amount put away because I've been hustling, preparing for those children. I went broke in jail because of trying to make sure my children and my mom were okay out here in the streets while I was sitting in a cell.
Right.
That's accountability. Because even though I was in jail and, as they say, the system was paying to take care of me, the system was making money off of me.
Right. Right. Right.
But that didn't stop me from trying to bust my ass, hustle, grind, work jobs at $1.50 a day in the jail. Both once I got kicked out of work release, when I could make money out in the streets to help provide, as well as hustle and grind in there to make sure I was good, so that I didn't have to ask my mother or my baby moms, "Hey, I need you to send me money for commissary for food." So instead, I was able to send money and got income tax checks, and still was able to send money to help provide and take care of my children as a man, as a king, while in jail. Accountability, because those are responsibilities that I made.
Right.
Me missing time out of their lives, ultimately, the biggest accountability is stating and understanding that that vehicle that I purchased from that Negro off my old block fuck my brother trying to warn me or giving me highlights or hints that I shouldn't get that, and me thinking because of the fact of, you know, I owed him money for some other shit that he was hating, but I really knew and understood that that fucking Benz was hot. So taking accountability that I made those choices.
Right.
So by me making those choices, I fuck around, and this was way before I made those kids, but were the reasons why ultimately I missed the beginning days
Of their lives.
Right.
by my choices, my decisions.
Bazinga.
A lot of what I still deal with, I'm still technically on papers, waiting for these motherfuckers, because my time been expired.
Right.
But they were because of my choices. Yes, I may have got railroaded in the courts, but guess what? If I didn't make that choice to attempt to buy that vehicle from who I purchased it from, I wouldn't have had to dealt with that. I seen that Benz. I seen the flash. I know, and dude know me. I like flashy shit, sports cars. But I was the one that maneuvered and made that way to do that. So, people, bigger picture. I learned this from Michael Leonard Hankerson, my sperm donor. Yeah, I'm putting your fucking name out there. It's about to be as famous as you'll get.
I might have to beep.
No,
it out.
don't,
Don't beep it
please
out.
don't, please don't, please don't. If I'm correct, because I've reached out to him a couple times since then.
Right.
He has a landscaping business in Tallahassee, Florida. I hope it's successful. But as the father of, and he doesn't claim all of us. To my knowledge, I'm one of 24 from this motherfucker. Okay?
Yikes.
3 of us he claims. To my knowledge.
Right.
Be adults. I don't want to say sex, male, female. Be adults enough to know where you err. Acknowledge your errors. Because, especially in today's world, you can be almost a darn near nobody with 100 followers on Instagram and Facebook, but to somebody, you're a fucking superstar. So take acknowledgement of your actions, because
Right.
at this day and stage, you never know who's watching,
Right.
when they're watching. And apologies aren't accepted or taken as well anymore because everyone's sensitive.
Right.
So acknowledge what you do, admit to what you do. If you do something wrong, admit to that shit and try to correct the wrongs, and let's try to keep moving forward. But ultimately, it's taking ownership for what we do.
Accountability. Clap
That
it up
goes
for
a
that.
long way.
Clap it up for that. No, it's wrong song. Wrong song. What the fuck? How the fuck it? No, that's the right song.
It could be any song.
Nope. I wanted to
No, it's the purpose joint.
finish the song we started with.
Okay.
Yeah.
89?
This has been interesting. Good talks.
89?
I've managed to get drunk. Yay! Episode 89. Oh,
We
shout
at
out to the
214?
Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners. What did I just say? Did I say Apple
The
Podcast
Spotify listeners, the Apple
Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher
You
listeners,
said
SoundCloud
You said
listeners.
Smapple.
I might have said that.
Oh yeah,
SoundCloud
look.
listeners.
And while you at that, I got to shout out homeboy the Wine and Spirits you know where it's at.
At the
right?
Wine
Corner?
Spirits.
Yeah, the Wine Spirit,
You know what I
right.
mean? Because he made, listen, when I asked the Kavasi, he's like, you sure you want just one? And I had to hook him up with the joint so
Yeah.
he can actually listen to us. He said, going to tune to us on Apple Podcasts.
Shout out to him and the Anchor listeners, home
Team.
Home team, yes.
I have a shout out.
and the YouTube viewers.
I have a shout out
Tell you guys
to
something.
my sister Quanda
Uh-huh.
and her husband Phil.
Right.
Happy 10th anniversary.
Happy 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary. 4
Congratulations.
kids. Oldest just went to college.
Y'all not getting the pod
Do
next week?
anything.
I don't think y'all getting the pod
No.
before we
No.
celebrate our 15th.
Happy
'cause this
15th,
is-
happy
happy
15th
15th
anniversary
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank
Happy
Oh,
15th,
congratulations,
y'all
Mr. and Mrs.
motherfuckers.
Know-It-All.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vacation dick, here come baby.
See, I just had to
Sorry,
move
Shane.
daughter
I'm
and
sorry.
that shit to college and everything. And
Oh,
And
that's
happy
sad.
birthday to Shan, because we
Happy
birthday.
birthday to my baby. Her birthday is Sunday, y'all. Friday, the day that the podcast
Party.
comes out. So,
Party.
Yeah.
I'll be at the party.
are you going? You going to
Yeah.
get a
You
church?
know
Oh,
she
yeah, you
gonna
going
be
to church.
there.
Yeah.
Me and
We ain't
Tiff
gonna
going.
be there.
Huh?
Me and Tiff going.
So it's gonna be a
gonna
taco,
be there.
taco fest. You know that, right? It's all women.
You can't Taco Bell.
Huh?
We'll be there for most of it.
Yeah,
We
it's
got-
all women. Taco
We gotta
fest.
get back to Philly before like 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that y'all have fun.
Going to the
What's up? You
Eagles.
trying to make that move? What you talking about? I was talking about.
We'll talk about it later.
Talk about that off camera.
We'll talk about that later. I'm going to read something from my Crushing Your Goals. You know, just words of inspiration. Check it out. This is from Suzanne Lori Parks. Be bold. Envision yourself living a life that you love. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Envision yourself living a life that
You love. How about that?
Yo, that goes so well with my jaw. My live what you love.
There you go.
Live what you love, people.
So on behalf, this has been episode 89. On behalf of my co-host,
Hey, Jim, Ruffy Hendricks in the building.
The diva.
I am Mr. Know-It-All.
Appreciate y'all.
Love y'all to death.
Bless
Thank
up.
you for tuning in.
Love y'all to life.
We are keeping moving forward and whatnot. We're creeping up on it. Next time you hear us episode 90, you won't hear us next week because I'll be on vacation. But
Well, we gotta do something for 90.
we can do something for 90. We'll go
We
for
gotta do
it.
something.
Hopefully, no.
It's
I-
almost that
We gonna
time.
have guests
Hopefully,
for
hopefully
90?
we're gonna have a guest. I believe it's gonna be World Boxing Champion Jesse Hart. I'm hoping he's gonna be able to
Okay.
make it in
Is he
at that
any
time.
relation?
Hey, yo, we're gonna do relate.
Huh?
Any relation?
To who?
His name is Hart. Any relation?
Brett the Hitman?
Kevin.
Is he
talking
white
about
or is he
Kevin?
black?
He's black.
Okay, so any relation to Kevin?
I don't think he's related to Kevin.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out when he comes
I mean,
in.
and seriously, there's a lot of Harts in Philadelphia. I know several like
Uh-huh.
sections.
Jesus
Is a house full of
I love.
All right, these singing ass motherfuckers.
that
Love y'all to
don't take
death.
much to break a heart.
But now it's
Is a
time to
house.
say goodbye to all my Negro friends. And y'all cannot forget it. You, must
must
always
always
remember.
Remember the time.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.